Alright, so, like I said, hopefully I'll be having more battles lately, and, sticking to that, I've got one here, Uber's battle, against someone named Niem or Niem or something from Smogon. I don't remember his, forum name, but, he leads with a Kyogre, or I lead with Giratina. I figure I could take an Ice Beam, so I stay in a Draco Meteor. He, I guess, predicts a switch and goes for Water Spout, which does practically nothing to me, considering it's a Water Spout, and I get off the Draco Meteor and lower him down to where Water Spout can't really do anything anymore. He switches out to a Lugia, and I Draco Meteor again, which does, like, no damage to it. And I don't want him, like, poisoning me or anything, so I go to Scizor to maybe set up on it, but he Thunder Waves me, which is kind of odd for Lugia to have, and then he Hydro Pumps me, which is even more odd for a Lugia to have, but even in the rain it does like no damage, and I'm able to U-turn back out to Giratina. I should be able to kill it with a couple of Shadow Balls. And for some reason I'm faster, so I guess that's a slow, really, really defensive Lugia. So anyways, I take him down to about a fourth, and he Thunder Waves me again, but I have Lumberry, so I don't really care about that. And another Shadow Ball will kill it, and I guess he realizes his Lugia is kind of useless at this point because he just lets it die, so that's nice. And he sends Kyogre back in. I send Scizor in to take the Ice Beam, which he does, and Scizor takes it really well, actually, better than I thought he would. So, I know he's locked into Ice Beam, he'll probably switch. I go for the U-turn. He brings in a Ho-Oh, which doesn't take any damage, but I get to bring out Rayquaza. And I don't burninate things because Ho-Oh, but I do make things really wet, which ends up with the same result. And he nearly dies. He goes for the Brave Bird. I don't really care if I die. It would be nice if I lived, and I do. Recoil kills him, and I have just enough HP for 2 more attacks with Life Orb Recoil. He brings in Kyogre. I go for the Extreme Speed, which from half health has about a 50% chance of finishing it off. I think I get a crit there? I thought I did, but I'm not sure if I see the crit message or not. Either way, I killed the Kyogre. He brings in Arceus, finishes me off with Extreme Speed because he's faster than me. And now I bring in Darkrai. He switches to Giratina to just take the sleep. My Dark Void misses, so he would have actually been better staying in, but he had no way of knowing Dark Void was going to miss, so he went out to Giratina. And I don't go for the nasty plot here just because I was afraid that he might be a Rest Talker, and I wanted to get as much damage on him as I could, so I just went for the Dark Pulse. He goes back to Arceus, and this turn I Focus Blast. Luckily it hits, and I almost kill it. He goes for Judgment, which is really weird because, as far as I can tell, that is a normal type Arceus, and I didn't think normal type Arceus could use Judgment. I thought it would just fail, so I guess I learned something today, and he finishes me off with an Extreme Speed, but he is at a low enough health that I should be able to bring in my Mewtwo and finish him off. He goes for another Extreme Speed, but I am easily able to take it, and I just go for the Aura-Sphere, which finishes off the Arceus. And he's just got left a Sleeping Giratina, and one thing I haven't seen yet, I've got at least Scizor. I don't remember who else I have. Scizor, Giratina, Mewtwo, and a Groudon, which I haven't revealed yet. So he goes out to a Deoxys. I barely live the Shadow Ball. And I go for an Ice Beam, and just to give you an idea of how weak Deoxys' defense is, I'm actually running no special attack EVs on this Mewtwo. I have max speed and max HP with Calm Mind, and an Unstab Ice Beam still takes out the Deoxys. So he just goes out to his Giratina. I go for Ice Beams until it wakes up because I don't really want to risk Calm Minding and having him wake up and kill me and not get any damage off, so I feel it's safer going for Ice Beams. He stays asleep for 2 turns. I think one more Ice Beam should kill him, but if it doesn't, that really doesn't matter because I have 4 things left. I go for Ice Beam again. He lives with a tiny bit of HP, and he wakes up and goes for Shadow Force, which is like, okay, it's going to kill me, but Shadow Force isn't that great of a move on Giratina. So yeah, Shadow Force hits, he kills me. But I just go to my own Giratina, I think. Let's see what I do. Yeah, I just go right to my own Giratina, and a Draco Meteor will easily make him dead. So that was a good game, Niem. Haven't played Ubers in a long time, but it's really fun, so hope I do again. Rate, comment, sub. Bye.